guys. I just want to give a minute of your time. I want to say happy weekend, you know, happy weekend. And I just want to give you a moment of your time, okay? I did sleep not too long ago, but I just recently woke up. But this is my question for you guys. Because just so you know, the same way I preach and teach to y'all, I have to do that in my life as well. I have to examine myself because the Bible does say, test yourself. Let God test you. So, to do his perfect will and everything. But this is my question to you guys. What is your relationship with God looks like? The reason why I say this because God's still doing me in secret. And God hit some really valid points. When I read Malachi, it makes me question about the generation we have today. That's why I'm asking, what is your relationship with God look like? I feel like we need to reflect more and we need to really let God examine ourselves because the fact is we cannot give God anything. We cannot give God like just anything. God will not be mocked, okay? So I'm just here to tell y'all, if y'all gonna offer to God, give him a clean offering. What I mean by that, what I mean is, you know who we serve? We serve Jesus, right? Okay. So this is what I'm saying. Don't give God anything. Don't give him just like, if you read Malachi, you see what I'm talking about. Go into Malachi and just really read it. Just the first 4 chapters. It makes you question how you really give God your offering. I'm talking about not just tithes. I'm talking about like spending time with God, like actually praise and worship him and actually, you know, his time. I can't explain it enough. That's why I'm asking you guys, what is your relationship with God like? Do you really give God your time? Don't give, and that's another thing I want to say, don't give God anything. Don't give God anything. You don't think that it displeases God when you, I think y'all don't understand. When you give God anything, like any part of your time, let me make this clear to you. You don't think that God don't, you think God's going to accept that? Like, you really think God is going to accept what you give him? It's like going to a restaurant. Let me just use my job for example. Y'all want y'all chicken fresh, right? So let's just say you get a 2-piece combo, right? And you waited for this chicken for a long time. Ended up being some nasty chicken. And you complain to the people or whatever. You don't think God won't do the same thing to y'all? I'm just being honest. Just know we're not exempt, okay? We can get cast away at any time, any moment, but what I'm trying to bring y'all to attention is that where's the respect? Where's the honor that God deserves? We can't just give God anything. Yes, he's a God of love, joy, peace, everything thereof, but he is also righteous judgment, okay? He also set things right, and he does do justice. He does vindicate, but he also convicts. That's what he does. Because God will not be mocked. We need to give God the respect he deserves in this generation. We need to give God his time too. And do it right. Don't just do it because, oh, I need to get this out the way. And then, no, don't be so hurried to get out his presence. Stay in his presence as long as you can. But give him the time he deserves. God has saved your life. I don't know y'all's story, but I'm just being honest. God has kept you from a lot of demons in your life. He has saved you from situations that could have hurt you, killed you, destroyed you, made you sick. I'm just being honest. You mean to tell me we just giving him little? when we can give him that much gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Like a thank you God would suffice. A praise and worship to the Lord just cause, not just cause we need something, not just cause we want something. What happened to we worship you, God? Yes, we do need strength. We do need food every day from the Lord. But what happened to really just enjoying him? Like, I'm just being honest. This is just me. What happened to really loving God with all your heart? I'm not gonna cry. What happened to that? We just can't give God anything. When someone did so much for you in your life, what you do, you give them a thanks. You give them love. We need to do God the same way. God has feelings too. It's not fair. We can do it to people, but we can't do it for God. That's insane. I feel like y'all need to really spend time with God the best way you can. But give him all your time, not just half. Give him all your time. But that's just been in my heart because God been dealing with me too every day. He be telling me, Jessica, you need to spend time with me more. He talks to me too, y'all. Y'all just need to listen. Sometimes we let the enemy cloud our judgment. Forgive me, cloud our mind and not hearing God, that we just move out the way. No, we need to reach to God as much as possible, especially when we are going through spiritual warfare. You need God. Give God a thank you. Not just I'm just basically saying, don't just give him anything, y'all. Actually show God love. He deserves that much. He did not send his son to die for all of us just so you can just say, here, God, and that's that. No, that's rude and disrespectful. He will not be mocked and he will not be disrespected. What I'm saying is, y'all need to really look deep into yourself and see how you actually spending time with God and offering. Like, you got to remember, this is our temple. I can't explain this enough. Let me put it like this. Thank you, Lord. We are the offering, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to break this down the best way I can because it's like we need to continue to go to God for everything, but not just for everything, but because also we love him too. I want y'all to think about that because I have. And I'm finna cry because yeah. Just think about that. Love y'all. God bless.